What it do, YouTube, man? It is your boy Solid back with another solid reaction. And today, man, we got the plays that the Netflix did not want to show you about the Redeem Team. Now, I watched it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great documentary. I think they did milk the Kobe Bryant thing a little too much. Now, I'm not saying not to talk about Kobe Bryant. I love Kobe Bryant. But I feel like they were trying to get a bag off of his demise. And that's what I didn't like. So that kind of did fiddle with me wrong, though. I ain't gonna say too much about it. It still was a great documentary when it came to the game and everything, and them kind of putting the story on how, you know, D Wade, LeBron James, and Bosh and all them had to go through this. But I felt like the documentary should have been more focused on those three, well, those four, because what's that guy's name? I was about to say, I can't think of the light skinned dude with the bald head. But Wade, LeBron, Anthony, and Boozer. Yeah, Carlos Boozer. There it is. So those were, I feel like it should have been wrapped around. But we're going to check this one out, man. If this is your first time seeing your boy Solid on your screen, man, do your boy a favor, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another Solid reaction. It ain't much. Just do it. Let's get it.
LeBron James is historically one of the best jab steppers we've ever seen, and look how he uses this micro jab step to actually bait the third large jab step. This is important because he gets his defender on his heels, which allows him to just step back and his shoulders over his toes and release cleanly for the three-point shot.
Pressure.
Now, Netflix likes to tell you that USA played really intense defense, but what they don't tell you is how Spain actually countered it. If you look closely, you'll notice that the play is completely broken up on the top of the screen, so Gasol doesn't panic and he breaks a play to make a play running a pick and roll because there's no help because of that high pressure defense. And we're going to talk more about this later and why this is so important. The US fast break created some legendary highlights, but where would you pass it on this one? Ricky Rubio sneaks a peek to his left to make sure that he has a trail in this situation, and then he brings the ball wisely up the middle to split his two offensive players and drops one of the, can I say sexiest passes I've seen on this channel in a while. Part of Spain's game plan was to take Kobe out by fronting him in the post, so you get a rotation behind by Gasol, which leaves a wide open Carmeloanthony on the wing. Spain is actually even more tactical than the States because they just don't quite have the skill individually. In this example, you can see them drawing the double team, passing out of it, and forcing a tough decision on the inside of who to guard. Gasol wisely uses his eyes to completely influence the defender and find his wide open man. Spain absolutely plays beautiful tactical basketball, and
that's little details like that you don't be catching. Okay, I'm liking this.
You're gonna once again see a screen that's set very hard by Gasol, which gets the defense to adjust, and you get a
throw that over. I'd do that over the top.
Spain rotates the ball up high to get a better angle, and quickly
right there.
Pass inside for the white boy alley-oop. Immediately, you get the States playing to their tactics, pushing the ball up.
Did he call that a white boy alley-oop? I think he called that a white boy alley-oop. He called that I think he called that a white boy alley-oop, but I gotta hear it
quickly make that pass inside for the white boy alley-oop. Immediately you get the States playing to their tactics, pushing the ball up, right, left, Euro step. Notice how Chris Paul really sold that right-handed layup and then crossed over to his left. Netflix won't talk about this, but Dwayne Wade was actually the one putting an insane amount of pressure.
But they did talk about that.
Against the Spanish team. Obviously, this clip of Kobe Bryant hitting Pau Gasol is going everywhere. Dwayne Wade was actually the best offensive and defensive player in this game, in my opinion. You might have noticed Alex Mumbrou waving his hands in the air, which is a noob move because Dwayne Wade is sniffing that out every single time. Now, what nobody wants to talk about is how the most simple defense of all time, the 2-3 zone, actually stumped the Americans. This is a really advantageous spot to catch it, but nobody on the US team is cutting. On the flip side, when Spain gets the ball on the block, there are multiple people always cutting, and there is a sense of patience with the ball. Later on, there's some legendary tactical adjustments made by both of these teams. But first, let's just look at and appreciate the physicality of this game, and this is why this match was one of the greatest gold medal matches you'll literally ever see in your life. Check out the body of work by Marc Gasol, just shoving Carmeloanthony in the back. Each of these teams wants this game so badly, and if you listen carefully enough, you can hear Pau Gasol freaking out because Carmeloanthony apparently doesn't ever like my videos after he watches them. USA stuck with playing a lot of pressure and switching screens, which hurt them a lot in the pick and roll game. Even when they
on that high pick, I'm sitting somebody on that high pick. To me, I would have sit somebody center. So since I have Bosch, I would have put Bosch right here. This is just me. I'm not the greatest coach in the world, but I know a little bit. If you get what I'm saying, I sit Bosch in the middle because once you do that high screen, I would have Bosch running baselines. Like so, well, not baseline. I would have him running paint. He'd just be running a triangle off in here, boom, and everybody else would just be doubling the wings. So when they sit like this, and you see this screen coming right here, because this is a screen. 14's about to screen him. As soon as I see that, all right, bro, Bosch needs to come and put a body on 14. Then you got him rotating up to grab Gasol here, and you got 14 coming back to protect the paint. It's just a simple rotation to get your man open. That leaves LeBron James the option to grab this guard to make sure he don't got no pass. It gives Chris Paul enough time to recover. Everybody picks up from there. You get what I'm saying?
Rolls, you can see that.
As soon as he does this, LeBron James, I think this is LeBron or is this I think that's LeBron. I don't know. That might be 9. That might be Kobe. I think that's Kobe. Or is that Wade? That's Wade. Okay. So off that screen, if he would have came up and grabbed this, that gives Chris Paul time to do this. Bosch should have grabbed him because he's coming off that screen. You've got these two fighting off this. He rotates over it. Bro, that's simple. Leave him open for this open corner shot. That gives you this enough time to rotate down. I would have did that.
Two connected as a group.
Basically what I said, but he should have came up and got that.
And good at passing as they make the beautiful bounce pass inside. Spain continues to use their X and O's by opening up their playbook by setting multiple screens only to slip inside, bust an ankle, and get a wide open layup.
Yeah,
this is what kept them in the game. Spain tried to go back to their man defense, but you could see here that the Americans are just too athletic and too smart. With this roster, they're going to be anybody going 2-on-2. Spain went back to simple and started making a simple adjustment where they basically used the off-ball defender to take away the high post as much as possible. You might be surprised, but this worked actually amazingly well as the Americans were settling for outside shot after outside shot, and Spain crawled right back to make this game so crazy, just like LeBron James was for passing this ball way too early instead of getting his guys an open look because the high post is clearly the weakness in this scenario. Now, Kobebryant actually is the one to take over at the end of the game, go figure, and he starts off by just attacking a closeout and doing the simple things. Then he attacks the high post and gets 3 defenders on him. He jumps in the air and waits for LeBron James to cut wisely behind through the seam and hits him high in the hands for the easy layup. That is a thing of beauty. Just like this out of bounds play, which
they throwing balls and I like it.
A bucket in the last second. Now, basketball is all about making adjustments, and here is a huge difference. This time when the Americans get the ball on the block, they actually cut and everybody's head is clearly turned on Spain. That is easy, simple basketball. Unlike this complex play, which was my favorite action of the entire gold medal match. This whole play was set up because of the killer pick and roll Spain was doing to the Americans.
So you gotta bite on it.
Decided to start
See, you switch it. But then it's like, nah, why should I switch? He'll just pop back up, and then I'll just drop. I'll just die.
Everything, and because of that switch, Gasol fakes like he's gonna cut up to the top after the switch, cuts back, and that is a beautiful alley-oop play.
That's beautiful. That's smart too.
Defensively here at a crucial point in the game as they double team Darren Williams, which forces a rotation underneath and
give it to
Kobe
wide open.
Bryant open in the easiest spot to hit a jump shot. Now, this game got extremely physical, even more physical than we were talking about, and it was kind of inspired by this dunk. And watch on the next play as Marc Gasol absolutely throws Chris Bosh to the floor. Now, here's the most iconic shot of the match.
Hey, we get back to home. We get back to that home. Man, I'm gonna beat your ass. Hell no, bro. You're not hitting me like that.
Very well could have turned out differently as LeBron James was wide open cutting to the basket, but Dwayne Wade kicks it out to Kobe. Remember that jab step that LeBron had at the very start? Does this not look familiar, my friends? This is why Pau Gasol is a legend, is because he makes little pin down plays like this to get his teammate a wide open 3-point shot. This game went right down to the wire. As a coach, my favorite thing is to see players improve and grow, and look at the United States getting it into that high post, learning from their mistakes, and actually attacking
right there, swinging to the other
high
side.
post. And LeBron James has every single option he wants here to pass it to for a wide open triple. The most incredible thing to me is how physical this game is, and they're all all buddies at the end of the game. That is legendary,
That's
just
basketball.
like this video.
All right, man, that's the end of this video, man. I did enjoy this one. I like how he broke it down, though. Like, you don't see a lot of people breaking it down like that. He gave us reasons why this worked, reasons why the jab step, why Kobe took it, you know, stuff like that. I like doing stuff like that. That's good, bro. I love this video, man. You get a round of applause for me, baby. That's all I'm saying. But thank you guys for checking out this video, man. If y'all want to see me react to some more of his videos, I heard he got some crazy stuff. Y'all might as well hit that like button and subscribe, because I'm going to join them up, and you feel what I'm saying? We're going to get it popping. But I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.